Hey guys, Josh here with FNR, and I'm here to tell you about 5 Aussies playing in the NPL Victoria who deserve a chance in the A-League.
FNR.
There are some hidden gems playing at semi-professional level in Australia who don't really get a look in amongst the A-League clubs, but just in the past year or so we've seen that attitude begin to change. The likes of Elvis Campsober, Kane Shepherd, Dylan Wenzel-Halls and so forth have broken through to become regulars in the professional division, and there are plenty more waiting to join them. Let's get into the criteria. We're going to be prioritising young players here who still have the potential to develop and improve, and it's only going to be locals, Aussies, because there is a foreigner restriction in the A-League, only 5 foreigners in a squad, so the likes of Tasuku Sakia and Brandon Barnes, I'm sorry, you won't be making the list. Let's get started. First up, and in no particular order, number 1 is Michael Weir from Hume City. 2019's NPL Victoria Goalkeeper of the Year is an obvious place to kick off this list, and the 22-year-old, that's right, he is only 22 still, practically a baby in goalkeeping terms, made a string of outrageous saves this season for Hume City. His spindly 198cm frame and superb reflexes are his primary attributes, but Weir is also comfortable coming out and commanding his area and starts counterattacks for Nick Hegarty's side with confident distribution. He was a vital part of the Hume City backline, which conceded only 37 goals this season and starred in their run to the FFA Cup quarterfinals, making 3 penalty saves in their 7th round win. Another fun fact, Weir actually scored a goal in his first ever game for Hume City in the last minute. Unfortunately, a shoulder problem hampered his end to the season and also his chances of a successful trial with an A-League club, but Michael Weir is still an outstanding goalkeeping prospect. At number 2, it's Jerry Salados at South Melbourne. South Melbourne Hellas finished a disappointing 8th in the league this season, mustering a dismal 27 goals from 26 games and missing the finals by 7 points. However, despite the doom and gloom around Lakeside Stadium lately, much of their positive attacking play this season came through this man, young Jerry Salados. The attacking midfielder slash winger spent his younger days in Melbourne City's youth academy, but never got much of a look in behind the likes of Daniel Arzani. His breakout season came in 2018 with Northcote City, where he scored 8 goals from midfield and won the NPL Victoria Rising Star Award, despite playing for a team that was ultimately relegated. Salados is a quick and skillful dribbler, but his most valuable attributes lie in his vision and imagination. He spots passes and through balls that most NPL players can barely identify, let alone pull off. At just 20 years of age, Salados is a tantalising prospect for the professional ranks. At number 3, Yite Towns, Avondale. The Tasmanian-born midfielder turns 21 in mid-October, but plays with a positional intelligence and maturity that belies his years. Towns' mid-season injury derailed the second half of Avondale's campaign, and he wasn't always first choice in Zoran Markovski's 11 upon his return. However, his performance in their heartbreaking loss to Bentley Greens in the grand final was enough for my co-commentator Sasha Ognanovsky to name him man of the match on the losing side. High praise. His closest comparison at A-League level would probably be the Newcastle Jets midfielder Steven Ugarkovic, a tempo-controlling player who's equally comfortable at number 6 or number 8. Towns can still fill out physically and develop the defensive side of his game, but his adept footballing brain should serve him well at any level. At number 4, it's Blake Carpenter from the Dandenong Thunder. Dandenong Thunder flirted with disaster again this season. They conceded an astonishing 70 goals in the league. They finished 1 point clear of the automatic relegation zone and ultimately preserved their top flight status with a narrow win over Bulleen Lions in the Pro Rel playoff. More encouraging for the southeast-based side though is the youngster flying up and down the left wing. The 20-year-old Carpenter is versatile enough to operate as a left back or a left winger, has pace to burn, whips in vicious crosses and chipped in with 6 goals. Carpenter also boasts some leadership credentials, having previously captained Adelaide United's NYL side. Surely his performances this season demonstrate that he's worthy of another look. And at number 5, it's Liam Boland from Avondale. Unlike the other names on this list, Liam Boland has been around the traps for years, netting nearly 80 goals in his 5 seasons in Victoria. This sustained success makes the lack of interest from the A-League all the more baffling. Boland excels as a hold-up striker, using his physicality and sure first touch to link up with the midfield. His movement and positional instincts in the box are superb. He provides an aerial threat from crosses, and he's one of the most reliable penalty takers in the whole country. He's also excelled in big FFA Cup games, most notably with his long-range effort to knock out the Central Coast Mariners in 2016. At the age of 27 now, maybe he's given up the dream of becoming a full-time professional, but in a league bereft of local striking talent, surely he's got something to offer. Tell us what you think. Do these NPL Victoria players deserve a chance in the A-League? Is there anyone we missed? Do you want to see more NPL videos like this? Maybe New South Wales or Queensland? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching today's video, guys. Remember to leave a like and a comment, and our favourite viewers will, of course, subscribe to the channel. Remember to hit the notification bell to get an update every time we post a new video. See you next time.